Do you have a list of things? No, not like a big list, but maybe just a little small one of some things that you're just not a fan of. These things that also just happen to be stuff that are just a little bit of your biggest fears. Right? I mean, we're all human. We have them, of course. Okay. Well, here are my top four things that are just some of my biggest fears. Some of these I feel like are fairly common. Let me know maybe down in the comments if you are one of them or what is on your list. Now, for these first two, honestly, they could have easily been tied for number one. I probably could have put like the second one, honestly, for number one, but it's still there. But number one, heights. Now, I'm fairly certain I get this from my mother because she's not the biggest fan of them either. And as I have gotten older, of course, I realize, I get it. We're in the same boat here. Now, what I think, I realized that moment, which it wasn't anything really too crazy, honestly. But I remember being in high school one time. Now, my high school had two gyms. It was pretty much like cafeterias. It had two, a large and a small one. I don't know why. But here we are, I guess. So we went to one of them for something that was going on. And I unfortunately had to go a little further up than I wanted to in the bleachers. Now, when the thing was over, going down, there was no railing or anything to hold on to. I thought it was a goner, in a way. I mean, not really. But as I am walking down, my legs literally started to shake. Like I said, that's not too serious, really. But that was probably one, at least, of the moments where I thought, yeah, I'm not. And usually with stuff like that, I always try to find something closer to the floor. That particular day, it just didn't work out for me, unfortunately. Since there was already a bunch of other people there. But no, I don't think I've ever tried anything too high up. But I know for a fact that I don't want to. So I'm going to try to stay away from that, of course. Number two. Again, this one is fairly common. But spiders. I just, again, no. It's a giant no from me. Now, anything really small, of course, I'm fine. Anything bigger, just no. No, thank you. And I am certain what did it. Now, if you know, you know. But the movie Arachnophobia, I am pretty sure that movie really did it. Now, granted, yeah, that movie wasn't there, but it's one of the reasons why I think to myself, I'm never going to Australia. Just because I know everything is gigantic, I'm sure it's beautiful. I am certain. But knowing that right there, I can't do it. I've seen enough pictures every now and no spider anything should be that big, okay? Now, I don't know, again, I think I mentioned in another video a while back, I don't know if it's all of Australia or maybe just certain cities or something. I don't know. If you maybe know, let me know, but I'm gonna play it safe, okay? And just stay away, you know, because I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Number 3, being alone. Now that sounds kind of like not that too big of a deal, which it's whatever. But sometimes I will sit here and think about it. I don't know why. You know, there's already a lot sometimes that goes up on, up in here. But sometimes I'll even be like laying in bed or something and I'll think about it and it's just, I mean, I've never been in a long-term relationship that has lasted more than a month or two. I'm not really ashamed to admit that, honestly, It's just unfortunately how it's worked out for me. Why, I don't know. And do I get blamed for it by friends? Yeah. Again, why, I have no clue. I can't see into the future on what's gonna happen. So, how am I supposed to know that if this happens or that happens or whatever happens? I don't get it. Again, I know, like I said, we're all human. We think about these things sometimes. Again, sometimes I will. I mean, I've been single for 9 years. 10 in December. Granted, we have kind of a long way to go-ish, but that's just how it's worked out for me so far. Again, I don't know why, but here we are. Finally, at number 4, my celebrity crush not noticing me. Now that one's not that serious, but a girl can dream, okay? Just say, I've been noticed by, like, some celebrities, half the time I don't even know how I got lucky like that, but, now I probably don't have to say it, so if you know who my basketball crush is currently, then I feel like I've talked about him kind of a lot. Maybe ish. Maybe not so much on here. Kind of. Maybe like every so often in a video. But, yeah. Like I said in another video, like, not saying, I know I'm not the prettiest. That almost sounded kind of terrible as I said that. I thought that in my head, and I'm like, did I want to say that? Like, do I think I'm ugly? No. I mean, have I heard it enough as a kid, being bullied and whatnot? Yeah. Did I care? No. Why would I? I don't care. But, sometimes, think about it. It happens. hope you guys, like I mentioned in another video, like, I hope you guys enjoyed the little weird, awkward kind of moments in my video sometimes. You know, but I feel like I'm safe here. Like, you get what I'm saying sometimes, you know? I don't know. But if you go back and watch my convention video, you know who I'm talking about. So no. But anyway. So yeah, those are some of my top 4 fears. Again, the last one might not be too serious. You know, but again, a girl can dream. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I know it wasn't much, but definitely hit that thumbs up button. Definitely hit that subscribe button. My social media links to follow me everywhere else are always linked down below. Main pages, art pages, ASMR for TikTok. Literally could not think of that for a minute. I was gonna say something else. But yeah, maybe the next video we might be in the new house. I really don't know, of course. I said I try to film this one in advance, so obviously I'm still in the current house, but you know. So anyways, as always, stay safe out there, and I will see you